So good evening everybody and welcome to our good evening everybody and welcome to another season of Meet the Habs. This is our video series where we interview Habs players and we get to know a little bit more about who they are, what their interests are, and a little bit about what makes them such a good hockey player. So tonight we have, as our first guest of the 2013-2014 season, we have team captain Seth Fillmore. Seth, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right, Seth, let's talk a little bit about your hockey history. So you are team captain this year. Must have been pretty exciting to get the nod and really captain. How did that happen? How did that come about?
I got a text from Mr. Paul in the morning and he asked me if I wanted to take on the role and I said I'd love to.
Awesome. So that was exciting for sure. And tell me about who your assistant captains.
We got Ryan Tompkins, Sam Cameron, and Patrick Daly. Okay.
So you guys have played hockey together for a while. So this is a team that's got a lot of chemistry. I mean, a lot of the guys have grown up in Fredericton. They've played hockey together over the years, and now they've got to major AAA, and you can tell it's a tight-knit bunch. So I'm sure that'll help the team as it goes forward through the year. So, but let's wind the clock back a little bit and tell me about, you grew up here in Fredericton, so you played through the minor hockey system. Any particular memory from growing up playing hockey in the minor hockey system that comes to mind, something maybe a real good experience you had?
Probably the best experience would be here in midget.
Okay, so let's go back. So last year the team, Benji Curtis was the captain, and the team had a pretty good year. I mean, you didn't go as far in the playoffs as you would have liked, but I mean, it wasn't. It certainly was a pretty good season overall. So how would you compare last year's team to this year's team?
I'd say we're a lot younger.
Okay. So far, what are you seeing? Does the team look pretty good defensively, and what about offensively? How do things look this year? I mean, it's tough to score goals in this league, right?
Yeah. I
mean, the goalies are good. There's a fair amount of defensive play. So so far, so good.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. So let's talk about what it means to be a midget AAA player. What are some of the challenges that you find when you get to the midget AAA level, and the nature of the game at this level?
It's every night, so we only get one day off. That's Fridays, and sometimes that's travel day too. So. Okay, so there's lots of commitment. Yep.
So a lot of time spent at the rink. So would you be in the rink 6 to 7 days?
Yep.
Probably.
And fitness.
And fitness as well. Okay, and then traveling. Now this team you play in, it runs out to PEI league, and then you have an interlock schedule with the Nova Scotia teams. And have you gone? You haven't gone to Nova Scotia yet, so you've certainly been to PEI, and I think you've got a game Saturday in PEI. So some more travel. So there's a fair bit of travel, a lot of time at the rink. So it's important to have fun when you come to the rink, when you're here that much and you're around these guys all the time. What makes this particular team fun?
Just being with the boys all the time, and then the dressing room, on the ice, it's fun. And
I mean, this is a close-knit group, so who would you say, who's the funniest guy on the team? Any practical jokers out there? Or?
Dave Como.
Dave Como?
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about coming to the rink. So let's say it's a day of a game. What do you do on the day of the game to get ready?
I try to get up early, around 8:30, and get a good breakfast in between. I usually like to get eggs and toast in between. Okay. And then have a little nap. Then by 12-ish, get up again, eat, and then off to the rink soon after that. Okay. So you arrive at the rink, and what kind of pre-game rituals do you have? Do you have anything in particular that you personally follow? It's not like last year when me and Cass used to go. Okay. No, not really any rituals this year. Okay. And so you like to be at the rink, an hour before the game? Yeah, hour and a half. Now, hour and a half? Yeah. And do you do like some sort of a physical workout before the game? Yeah, we have a team workout. Team workout, okay. Awesome. Okay, tell me about, I know you're a big hockey fan, so tell me about what teams do you like to follow? Like, for example, National Hockey League, what team do you follow? I like the Oilers. The Oilers? Yeah. Okay, so the Oilers they're having an interesting season. Yeah. I think expectations have been high and they're not quite where they want to be. So the last couple of years it's been like that. Yeah, so what do you think they need to do to get over their hump of being a better team? Play more like a team, I think.
Okay, too much individual?
Yeah.
I mean, that is a team that is filled with skilled players. I mean, look at the talent on that team. And I think where people have given them a bit of a break is that they've been a young team. But they're getting to the point now where they got to start putting it all together. So anyway, that's part of life, and hopefully they'll end up having a great season. But certainly a fun team to watch, no question about that. All right, tell me a little bit about yourself. Favorite food you like to eat?
I like pasta.
Okay, any particular kind?
Chicken Alfredo.
All right, and something that's made at home or somewhere you like to go and eat?
My mom makes it.
Your mom makes it?
Yeah.
And tell me a little about when you go out to eat, say the team's on the road or you're traveling around, where would you like to go eat?
My favorite spot would have to be Pita Pit.
Pita Pit?
Yeah.
Awesome, popular spot for sure. So you don't have a lot of spare time because hockey's a huge commitment, but when you do have spare time, what do you like to do?
I like to go hunting.
Hunting?
Yeah.
And we're pretty much in hunting season.
Yeah.
So what kind of hunting do you do?
All birds.
Birds?
Yeah.
Have you been out this year?
Yep.
Have you got anything yet?
I got a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you enjoy being in the outdoors?
Yep.
So that's, we've had a beautiful fall here. For people who are watching the video, the weather's been spectacular. It's been great for hunting.
Yeah.
More hunting coming up this year?
Yep.
So this weekend or?
Not this weekend. We go to PEI, but
okay.
Hopefully the next weekend after that.
Awesome. Okay. So tell me a little bit about favorite music. What do you like to listen to?
I like to listen to country music.
Okay. Is that what gets played in the dressing room when you guys are pregame?
It depends who's picking.
Okay. So it's a mixture of different things?
Yeah, it's a mixture of all.
Is there one person responsible or is it varies from game to game?
I'd say Stairs takes on the role this year.
Okay. And what kind of music does he like?
He likes getting the boys pumped up, so.
Okay. So kind of high energy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Seth, tell me a little bit about this particular team. What are keys for success this year for the midgets to be successful?
Commitment to the team, come ready to play every night, and stick to the systems.
Okay. There's no denying this is a young team. You've got a lot of young players. The team is talented. There's no question it's a talented team. What can you do as captain to try and help some of these young players come along and maybe develop a little bit more quickly than they might normally be expected to?
Keep the boys fired up and keep their game up and ready to go.
Okay.
Not let anyone get down on themselves and beat up on themselves.
Absolutely. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Okay, this team, any particular team goals that the team has set as a whole, or have you talked about that yet?
Yeah, we talked about it, and we just want to work hard, and it's still early on in the season, so we just want to be ready for the playoffs.
Right, and I think it's so early in the season, not everybody's, you haven't played everybody, so it's tough to gauge kind of where the league is going to be as a whole, and we'll know as we go through this Meet the Habs interview sessions. We'll learn a little bit more about the league as we go along, and we'll comment on that. But that's great. So consistency, get off to a good start. Your starts. It's certainly. I think you're 2-4. Is that correct? I think at this point, 2 wins, 4 losses, I believe, and you've had some exhibition games as well. But certainly, it's a decent start and something to build on. And as you guys, as you get some of these young players into the systems and learn some of the roles and so forth, I'm sure things are really going to come around nicely.
Yep.
Seth, your future. What's in the future for you? So you've been playing midget AAA hockey for a while. What are you going to do next year?
I'm going to apply for the Navy next year. This year.
So you'd like to be in the Navy?
Yeah.
So I think when we were talking off camera a little bit, you had considered the Air Force.
Yeah.
What was the kind of decision point between Air Force and Navy?
I'd like to do search and rescue.
Oh.
I think that'd be fun.
Awesome.
But I also like firefighting.
Okay. Yeah. Now, do you have anybody in the family that's in the forces?
Yeah. My uncle's in the Navy.
Okay. So you have some first-hand knowledge of kind of what the life is like and what you'd be doing? Well, that's great. It's tremendous that you're doing that. We obviously need a strong forces, and it'd be great to see you accomplish that and to move ahead there. So we'll be watching for that for sure. One question left for you. Let's go back to the music theme. So if I could give you 2 tickets to any concert that you could go see anywhere in the world, what would you like to go see?
I'd like to go see Blake Shelton.
Okay, nice. Who would you take with you if I gave you 2 tickets? One of your buddies, maybe? One of the buddies
Yeah, probably my cousin.
Cousin?
Yeah, I'll take Ben with me.
Well, Ben, hopefully we can make this happen. I don't know if you'll go.
Yeah.
So, Seth, it's been great having you tonight. I really appreciate you coming in and talking to us, and best of luck this season.
Thank you.